welcome back to the layout. So in this video I'm gonna go through the layout and take you through the whole layout, because in previous videos I've just done one shot of one area and another, but in this video we'll go through the whole layout. Alright, so we're starting out in Aberdeen over here, and as you leave Aberdeen going eastbound, it's going to be the bridge here for Aberdeen. Then you come to the piggyback yard where the roundhouse area is. Unfortunately, I do not have the room to put the roundhouse, so all I'm going to be doing is just putting the sand tower in and probably just a couple of tanks. Alright, and then over here is forest lubricant. And as we come along, and this bridge will represent Chatham Street, and then we'll be going through the tunnel. There'll be a tunnel portion over here, and as you come out of the tunnel you'll be heading into the station area. Alright, now back over here, before you head towards the tunnel, there's a Y here that heads over to Toronto, but I don't have the room again, so I have to pick and choose of what I want. So going to Toronto will be going through the station, going through Hamilton and down the helix. Alright, so again, back over here, this will be the station. The TH&B station will be over here. And this track back here is for the CN interchange, which will be coming up back here. And then Forest Avenue over here. There's going to be the freight shed over there. Forest Avenue freight shed. And then the container yard. And then this track here is for the CN interchange. And then this track here would be going up towards up the hill and over to Nanticoke. But again, it's just going to be a dead end over here. Alright, so this will be probably Wentworth Street here. Now this helix is going down, so all the trains that will be coming out of the yard going to the belt line would go down this track, and then the belt line is underneath. And then this track here will be going up the hill through Stony Creek, through Vymount, where we come up. So we go up through the helix, and then we get up to the top, we get up to Vymount. Alright, so as it comes out of the helix, comes up to the top of the hill at Vymount, and this would be representing Ridge Road. As it continues on the second level, heading towards Smithville. And then we got Skyway Fertilizer here up in Smithville. Then we pass Skyway Fertilizer and we come into Grevco. This is going to be scratch built. This whole building going to be big. And then we continue on in Smithville over here. Then that track back there will be going to Port Mainland, representing anyways. And there's this is going to be where Smithville Station's going to be. Coming out of Smithville, still going east. This will be a farm area. And then we got Superior Propane. I know Superior Propane is supposed to have been on the other side going into Smithville, but I just reversed it, put it in there. Okay, and then coming out of Smithville, we come into Welland. So this area will be Welland, Port Mainland, Port Colborne. Rock train's going to be stored up here. So basically it's going to be like a staging yard. And then as you go along, the upper level, there'll be a divider here. And then the other half of the yard will be representing Waterford. So this will be the Waterford area where the trains will be. And then you come out of Waterford, you go into Brantford. So this will be representing Brantford with all its industries. Track back there. It's going to be the CN interchange at Brantford. I got a light out up here. So this area will be representing Brantford. Then you come back down this track here, which will take you down to the mid-level. That will be back there. And then you come into West Hamilton area. Track back against the wall there is going to be the Dundas sub. You got Canadian A-line over here. So this will be West Hamilton area. And again, we come back into Aberdeen at the west end of it. I put the car shop over here on the west side. A couple other industries. We have Canadian Draw Steel over here. Then we got Hot Point over here. And that's the two main levels. Now, if we go back to the West Hamilton side, if you take this track here, which will bring you down to the second level, or the staging level. So the track's going to come back along there against the wall, comes along here, and it comes into the bottom staging level. So this staging is for all the trains that come from Toronto, London. This is where they're going to be stored. Got lots of room down here. We got about what do we got? One, two, about 5 or 6 tracks down here. I have some of my CP Heritage units down here. Some SD40s, Some of the trains are ready to go. I had a train or a running session. Then if we leave the staging and we go underneath the layout, excuse the mess. So right now we're above the roundhouse. We keep going around. The track going through the wall is for my son's trains for storage. I have my control station here. All my digitracks. My detection up on the other side here. Signals, controls. All the electronics down here. The track goes behind the board, comes over here, and now we're going to enter the staging for the belt line. So this is the belt line down here. To get to the belt line, we come up to the second or the main level here, come across here again, we go down this helix down here, which brings us down, and then we come out over here and we enter the belt line over there. Alright, there's going to be a switch here for a reverse loop that will go on the outside of it, and then around the helix, and then come out over there. So if I was to bring a train down from Aberdeen down to the belt line, he would come down here, do all its work, and instead of running around the bottom area and then coming back through West Hamilton, he would just use this reverse loop and then come back out and go back up the helix through here, up, and then come back out over here. Alright, so that's just a quick run through of the layout, how we're doing, and basically what I'm modeling. Got a lot more work to do. As you can tell, I'm working on Smith Hill, doing a lot of work. Scenery up here. Just added those telephone poles in. Did some ballasting the other day up through here. I made a mistake here. This section here goes to the Dunville sub, not Port Mainland. Portland Mainland is over where the staging is for Welland. So this will go to the Dunville sub. Okay, so back there I'm going to have a little hill, probably with some campers on there. More trees. And the station's going to be scratch built. So anyway, that's the whole layout. There's a lot more work to do on it. I hope you enjoyed this little run through of the layout. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and watch for the next video. Thanks for watching.